Good morning, friends. This is Tanya. Welcome back. So glad you're here. It is Finish It Friday, and you guys, I have been working hard yesterday and today to get some things finished and get them off my desk. My desk is looking so much cleaner, so much more organized. I am thrilled. So I told you I was going to do some more in here. I have worked on it, but I haven't got my signatures done. It's about accountability here, making sure I'm getting things done. But I did get some more trim in here, and I'll be showing you guys this more later. I know you probably don't want to see this every single time I get on here. So let's see what else we've done. I made some birthday cards yesterday. Unfortunately, I can't show you because I sent it. But I did get some die cuts cut out from my new die cut. This is the one from, this is one that I got from Temu, and it's gorgeous. Look how it cuts out. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love this one. So that's exciting stuff. And then I'm going to show you this in a minute. Remember I was making the pockets for the maps, and I finished sewing these and putting them together. If you didn't see that video, I'll make sure to insert it. And then I've got the, this one has the postcard inside. I might need to trim that very slightly just to make it fit just a little, or you know what? I don't need to trim it slightly. I can do this. This is a trick. Have you guys learned this trick yet? You can actually kind of stretch your paper just a little bit. You want to be careful with it, but you can actually stretch it just a little bit, and it makes it so much easier to slide that in and out. I'm gonna do that one more time. Look how much easier it is. Look at that. So that's a trick that I have learned. So there's a helpful trick. That's something fun. I've got some vintage stuff on there. I've got some Tim Holtz stuff on there. Just a lot of fun with those. So I got that one done. I got this one done. I also sewed around the edges here. We've got all the tickets inside the pockets. I found some tags here, one that would fit this tiny little portion. And I've got some flowers and just a lot of fun there. And then I stuck one of my old vintage pamphlets in there. This one was from the antique bookstore. Let's see if there's a date on here. This is Australia, printed in Australia. Department of Territories and Local Government, National Botanical Gardens. This is from Australia. Prime Minister officially opened the gardens in 1970, but I'm not seeing when this was printed. There's some numbers down here, but I'm not sure what they are. Maybe 83, or there's a number down here that's 83. I don't know, but these pictures do look a little bit older. It's pretty cool. I'm putting it in here. So we can use this as a floating pocket. We can use it as a flip. We can use it for all different things within a journal or a travel journal. That would be a travel notebook. We've got this one. I went ahead and sewed around the outsides of it. I still need something to put in here, but I've got a ticket here as well as a little piece of ephemera. So this one's done. We just, can put it in there and use it for whatever needs to go in there. So there we got that one. It's got a stamp on the back, one of my handmade stamps. And we've got this one. This one also needs something in here, but we do have these tickets and journal spot. So those are blank on the other side. All this fun ephemera on here. I went ahead and sewed around the outside. That one's complete. Look at that. I'm getting stuff from my ephemera box. And we've got this one. I love this one. This will be perfect in a sea journal. I did the seashells on this one because it's got so much blue, like the ocean part of the map. So I've got some tickets in here and some tags sewed around the outsides, and had a lot of fun with that one too. And then this is the one we worked on together. This is another floating one, or it can be a flip-flop in the book. And got some papers in here, some little fake money, little stamp. Got the little girl and the time, like she's waiting for the train. And there we go. So those are those. I also had these floating around my desk, so I wanted to make sure I did something with them. This one says beautiful. It's got this paper underneath it. Do you guys remember this paper? So this could be turned and used, writing could be happen on there. You know, it could be used to journal, put some extra paper on there to journal on. So those were fun. Those are actually going to go into this journal. So let's find a little spot we can tuck them in here real quick. How about right here? We'll just stick them in there for now. So that one's going to go there. Now, this is one of those that I wanted to put together. This is that paper from that paper pack from Dollar Tree. And you guys, I kind of messed up. This process with the tabs, I did it wrong. So I don't know how I did it wrong. I got to go back and read and look at it another video, but I really like the way it's turning out anyway. So I've got all the little fabric tabs on there. This is also one of those dies from Temu. I actually put it up already, but it does the negative effect and then it does the stamping outside. I did some gold wax on there. I put this little short one. I roughed up the edges on it. This paper is super soft. It's really easy to alter. And then let's see, I've just got all the pages in there. This one flips out. I want it to look really rough anyway, so I'm not worried about it not looking right or being right. I went back and made it work so it would be sturdy at least, but it's not the right way. So look at my example. Got to go back and relearn it. Some of these actually didn't stick right. I might have to fix those. So I didn't get a lot done on there yesterday, but I did find this little journal spot in my box. And so this one's going to go in here somewhere. And then this is going to be the cover. So what I'm going to do is put some lace or ribbon or fabric through some holes here and then tie it. So this is going to go on the front of this way. So I'm kind of excited about that. Or I might even, you know what I might do? I might actually attach it to here, still with the ribbon in there, but that way it actually stays on and it flips up. I like that idea. I just need to find the ribbon to use. So this one's going to be, this is one of my new projects. Working on that. Didn't finish it, obviously, but definitely working on it. So that's my Finish It Friday. I thought, you know, well, let's go ahead and put these things. I'll be able to put these things away because I was able to show you some of the things I did. Oh, look at how much bigger this one is. This one's way bigger. I might have to cut this one down. Even if I do, that's okay. It's a lot bigger. I was wondering when I was holding it, I thought that looks really, really big. But we'll see what happens. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm going to leave it like that for now. If I have to cut it, I can turn it into 2 pockets. So there's those. I can put those up. Now I thought maybe we could work on some of this today. So when I saw these, I thought, well, that would make a really cool journal. These not cut exactly the same. They're pretty darn close, but not exactly. And then I thought this would make a really cool cover. But I was wondering how I could do this in an artsy way, in a creative way. And I'm thinking we might do something similar to the other one. But would this be fun? Folded. I can put, what I'm thinking of is I can put eyelets in there and then use a ribbon to just fold it around. That would be kind of cool. But I'm still going to have to tab or to close these in somehow. So how are we going to do it? I didn't do the thing right yesterday. So what am I going to do for that? Let's see here. Why is this backwards? There we go. I love that it's not cut straight. I'm thinking of doing is maybe I can hinge this. How many pages we got? Let's get out our our, you know, this thing right here, our scoreboard. Let's hinge it. Now, when I say hinge it, what am I talking about? What I'm talking about is we are going to take some paper that is going to be about the same height and sturdy. This might be too thick. Might be too thick. Or is it? Well, let's give it a try. All right, I mean, it's just cardstock. Let's do, if I'm remembering how to do this correctly. I still have some things to put away, don't get me wrong. But this desk is so much cleaner than it was yesterday, last night. I was working hard. All right, I'm looking for something particular. I don't need those. Something particular. And it should be here. It's not, so let's use that other thing. You know, that other thing that I put away. Okay, this will work. Let's do half an inch is too big. We'll do 1/4 of an inch. Is this tool gonna work or is this tool not gonna work? This is not the tool I want, but I don't see my bone folder here. So it's going to have to work. Why is that jumping like that? I don't know. There's nothing there, right? No. Well, this is not good. This is junk. This is junk. What is happening? Any bone folder will do. Let's try this one. This one's kind of thick. Ugh, that's worse. I wonder what happened to the one I was using last night. I'm not counting. I should be. Oh my gosh. I think what's happening is I'm trying too hard. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Good grief. Look at it jumping all over the place. So what's happening, I think, is this ball is a little bit too big and it's not fitting in there right. So it's kind of doing its thing. But I can't. I had a smaller one last night. Where did I put it? Oh, I found it. That'll work better. Way better. This one actually settles into it instead of jumping. Well, jumping much at least. Still not perfect. Good grief, this is horrid. Good thing it won't show, huh? I would totally start over if it was going to show. All right, good enough. At least I hope. All right, so let's see if I can fold this. We're gonna go this way. Maybe this cardstock just isn't gonna work. This is just not, this is ridiculous. All right, let's try trial number 2. Let's use a brown piece of paper this time since we're kind of, you know, starting over anyway. We might as well. Let's grab some brown paper. And I know that I have some here. Somewhere. Here we go. Let's use one of these. That's perfect size. This would be a better option. And I really like this dark color, kind of matching here a little bit. Let's try this. I think this is going to be way better. Wrong one. Let's try that again. I apologize, you guys. That was horrible. If I have time to edit, I will edit that a whole section out. Look how much better that works. I should have known better. This is going to be way nicer. All right, now hopefully I have enough paper here. Oh, so much better. All right, and then there's our valley. And we need a hill. There's our, let's see, space, our valley. There's our hill. We'll just accordion it. Sometimes the inspiration just hits us and we see some papers or something, and you know, I really encourage you guys, just do it. You know, even if you've got other projects, don't put it off, because you'll have an idea and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I should do that. And then just do it. Do it, do it, do it. That's what I'm doing today. That's what I tend to try to finish a project before I start another one, but honestly, I forget about some of these things, and then stuff just starts cluttering around me because I'm thinking, oh, I need to do that. I need to, you know, work on this or work on that, and my clutter just gets out of hand. I encourage you guys, just work on it. It's okay. Even if you're not finished with the other thing yet. Sometimes you just gotta. That inspiration, when it strikes, is a good thing. All right. And that's what I'm doing today. I found these on my desk. I'm trying to clean off my desk. Put them together. They'll be easier to handle. They'll be easier to put aside. Once they're starting to, you know, they'll start taking shape, and those things that you find that need to go in there, you can just put them in there. You don't have to make a pile. Yeah, it was nice last night. I just kind of turned off my camera, turned on a show, watched some videos, and just crafted. It was just so nice. Just whatever. Cleaned a bit, you know, like I've been needing to do. Got some stuff put away. It was awesome. It feels really good in here today in comparison. So, all right, so we need to leave. Actually, let's see if I have my, do I have any? Oh, it's too wide. I think this is perfect, actually. We're going to use tape because, you know what, this works really well. So what we're gonna do, we wanna leave this down part because we gotta glue that to something. Actually, no, we don't, because we're doing this totally different. I don't need that. So we can sandwich that first page right here. First page is getting sandwiched right there. And then the next one is gonna go right there. Now you don't want these little stickies to stick up because then it's gonna stick on stuff that you don't want to stick on. We're just gonna keep going with that. But don't let it go over the edge there. Of course, this tape is really easy to work with, so if it goes over the edge, just fold it back. It'll stick on itself. All right, so what am I doing? I am creating some little hills and valleys here, and left my pokey tool in the other room. Oh, I can't sing. First of all, I can't sing. Second of all, I'll end up with a copyright thing. Probably won't end up with a copyright thing because my singing's not good enough. It would match it to anything. All right, let's see here. We're gonna put this one right here on the crease. And then we're gonna fold it over right there. Looky there, looky there. Now, mind you, I am not worried about my pages being perfect. So mine may end up a little crooked, but I'm expecting and okay with it. I'm not aiming for perfect. If you're looking for perfect, you're on the wrong channel. I can tell you that right now. I never aim for perfect. I always aim for really good, but never for perfect. This one's gonna go here. Yep, I don't know very many perfect crafters. I know some really, really great ones, but I don't know any perfect ones. Okay, so that's gonna be how my pages are held together. Except that that's not gonna work, you guys, because there's no space between. So that's not gonna work. Shoot. So I've gotta leave a valley in between. So I did it wrong, didn't I? Let's see here. How can I make it right? So I've got to leave a space in between the pages. So we're going to leave this one empty. You guys are probably watching me thinking, oh my, she's doing it wrong. We know how to do this. She's doing it wrong. But you know what? I can fix it. I gotta think about it for a few minutes, how to fix it. Now, did I do it right? I think so. I think I left a space. Okay. Now, let's just make sure this one is done right. Is that what I want? No. So here's the lesson of the day. don't use this as a tutorial because I'm doing it wrong. But why? How? What am I doing wrong? So that space shouldn't be so big. Am I only supposed to tape one side? I don't know. You guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just face it. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to play. I can cut all this off and start over later. Do not follow this as a tutorial, for I am doing it wrong. But we're going to come up with some kind of result because something's happening here. Let's just figure out what it is. Maybe I'm only supposed to do one side? Is that maybe what I'm supposed to do? Hi, Gretchen. Ooh, you know what would be cute? Oh, I'm onto something now. Maybe not. Turn it into a flip thingy. Because look, I can do, well, this page doesn't count. But I can do this way. Well, that doesn't work either. Nope, that wouldn't work. Try something. We're going to come up with something. Look at me, just tape it on there. Just keep going. Keep making a mess of it. All right, this way. Oh no. I think I just went over my fold. Did. You guys, what am I doing? I don't even know. I guess I can leave that there. That doesn't hurt anything. What a bummer. What a bummer. Remember how I was talking about really good? All right, let's bend that there. Let's see. So between that one and this one, does that do anything? No. I mean, technically, it does. Sort of. Sort of. So here's what I'm going to do. Deconstructing. See if I can deconstruct without cutting pages off. I am going to cut this off. Okay, so just cut here. We want to get something out of it, right? So we want to make something. That was a horrible cut. We'll decorate it. Okay. So let's put some tape here. I'll just put glue here. At this point, I'll just put glue here because I'm going to have to put something over the front of it anyway. filled my glue bottle last night. That's another thing I did. Yep. Just about out of my glue. My refill anyway. Which is always a fun thing, because then I can clean that shelf too. All right, so this is gonna be crooked as heck, and that's okay. So if I open that, then I open that. Little goober there, that's all right. I'm gonna probably decorate it anyway. So if I do that, then I go that way. So what I think I'm gonna do is just put tape on this side. This is not a traditional way of doing anything, you guys, but we're gonna make something fun out of it because I've gotten this far. And I know I did it wrong. I should have watched a video. But guess what? I didn't. And I thought I knew, but I was wrong. I knew wrong. So here we go. Once again, this is not going to be any kind of perfect. My pages are going to be lopsided. And I'm okay with it. It's going to be cute, whatever it is. Because, you know, it's not done until it's cute. Or perhaps it'll be done and it'll go in the trash. That has happened. It has happened. I do not keep everything I make. There are times when I'm like, this is a lost cause. Sometimes it just needs to, you know, just gotta recognize defeat. And then I go study up and try again. It's just paper. That's all it is. It's just paper. Might be really cool paper, but it's just paper. Because this is really cool paper. Let's try to cover up all the sticky. Here we go. Okay. Maybe I covered the sticky too far. This way, we'll put another sticky here. Definitely making something. I went over the folds, so let's just kind of pull some of that back here. It's just oh shoot, the sticky's on this end. Can I get that off of there? I'll just put tape over it. I'm gonna put some washi over some of the sticky stuff to cover it up. Let's put this one here. And we're gonna put this one the outside here. Not expecting what, I'm not sure what I'm expecting here. But if I go this way, I have what resembles a little book. My pages are all wacky. Look at that. But you know what I can also do? If I don't like that, because I don't, I can do this. Check it out. Check it out. Well, maybe I can't, because you know what? I can do it a different way. I can do something else. I've got my this, and I've got my that. And if I line up that spine on my mat and then line this up, I can potentially, hopefully get this off without hurting myself. Haven't got any of those off yet. I don't know if that's cutting. Well, I think it is. How'd I do? Man, I'm having a rough time today. Bertha is coming to the rescue here. There's something. Trim that up a little. Now let's do the same to this side. There. I don't, again, expect perfect, but that's a little closer to at least normal. That side's a little off, and that's okay. All right, so here we go. Now what? So we've got these pages. I want to put some washi on this one because it's got that sticky on this side. So this washi right here, we're just gonna put this on this edge and fold it over. I missed some on this side, so we'll just do that again. There. And then anywhere else that I've got sticky sticking out. Now what? So it's kind of a weebly wobbly little thing. So we could put this potentially in on a page, and I think that might be what I do. Just make it a flip. If I glue this down, will that work? Is that how I do it? If I glue it down, it won't flip. If I glue the bottom page, will it flip? Not really. So what am I going to do with it? So I think what I'm going to do with it is straighten it up right here this way. I'm still thinking, you guys. It's getting smaller and smaller, isn't it? It doesn't have to be perfect. I keep perfecting it. All right. So I think this is what we've got, but it's not going to work like a traditional flip, or I can just close it up and leave it like this. And then if somebody wants to look at it, they can just you know, do their thing. Look at it. Or they could flip it, or we could put, see, if I put anything to hold it shut, that's not going to work either, because then it won't flip. So as I'm thinking about this, you guys, I have no idea. I have no idea. But what I do think I'm going to do is stick with the lace thing, the ribbon thing, and hold it shut with this. I think I'm going to continue on with that plan. So let's put some eyelets in there. What would you guys do? Tell me in the comments below, what would you do to fix it at this point? What would you make? How would you do it? I could have folded this and made both of them at the same spot. And then let's put some eyelets in there. What color should we put? Should we put, I don't want to put white, kind of a beige, beigey gray. Is that the same color as this? Let's see. This one I think is the same. Yeah. So this will go this way. Now I'm tempted to fold this one just up over the front of it this way. But I think that if I do, I guess it won't really limit it. I can attach this to the back page this way. And glue it on there. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do that. Because I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I really don't. Let's get that glob of glue out of there. This way, this can go this way. This can fold this way. The bow will go in the front, and it can actually expand if necessary. Look at that. I'm gonna put some tags and things in there. That's beautiful. All right, and then let's see, I need some lace to tie that. And I say lace, I may just need just a ribbon. Probably not white. Maybe that's too thick. Let's see what I've got. Maybe just some string. Ooh, that's soft. I don't feel like that's long enough though. Just kind of looking through what I've got here. Well, this would be perfect actually. Let's try that. Might be a little thick actually. Let's try it though. Sometimes our intuitive, creative mind leads us in a totally different direction. Let's try this and see what happens. way too big? Possibly. Let's try it on for size. Now to work in this book, you'd have to take this off, so I don't know if this is a good idea. So over time, it might wear that ribbon out. But for now, I think it's pretty cute. What do you guys think? Think it's pretty cute? Think I totally messed up? I think it's going to turn into something really cute. I think this is a project in the making. We're going to figure this one out. I'm going to also have to figure out how to unfray those, or to make them so that they don't keep fraying and coming apart. I think that I want to round these corners so it's a little softer. Uh-oh. Might not be able to round this one. Sure I can. There we are. There we go. I think this is really going to be kind of cool. I think I want to put some more I think this is the idea, you guys. I think it's a flip. I think it's I think it's a flip that can be held in. This could be totally tucked into a journal. It'd have to be a little bit of a gusseted pocket, but it'd be totally tucked into one. And then when you open it, it's a flip. Should we put some washi on each page, or maybe every other? Do every other page. We could do that. Let's do that. We could put, let's see. Do I have other? I know I have other Tim Holtz washi. That of course would go well. But the question is, it's not Tim Holtz, but it doesn't matter. Let's see here. It's got orange in it even. Got that one. They just seem to be pretty together, right? Got that one. I've got a bazillion. But of course, when you look for the Tim Holtz ones, they're nowhere to be found. There's a butterfly. I love that. Okay, so let's use the butterfly on the first one. So much for Finish It Friday, huh? We turned into Create Something Crazy Friday. There's that. Put this one here. That one's over a little bit. That one's a little wonky. There we go. That one's done. However, it too is crooked. So I'm thinking some of them are straight. And then what should we put? Some, let's put this graph one. I think this is all I'm going to do to this today. I think I need to think about this, figure out what I want to do with it. I'll have to come back and tell you about it and show you what I come up with. You guys need to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification button so that you will see how this turns out. I don't even know. But we could be making something really cool. Definitely not a tutorial, is it? If you want to know how to do all the things wrong, this would be the tutorial for you. Okay, let's do this one. Did I use, oh, I didn't do this one yet. And last but not least, we're going to put that Tim Henson on this back one again. So what I think I'm finding with this is that, I guess that'll work. I was going to say, I don't think that gluing that thing to the back was a good idea. I may end up taking it off and putting a different kind of cover on there, but we'll see. Maybe it's just because the way I was handling it. So far, I think it's actually looking really cute, this little flip little thing. So we're gonna go ahead and fold this back together, put it in here, and look at that. You guys, we're coming up with something really cute here. So hit that subscribe button and the notifications, hit the like if you've learned anything or enjoy what's happening. You'll get to see how this turns out. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Get out your unfinished projects, see if you can finish something, see if you can start something. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.